Today we're going to talk a little bit about funeral. I know everyone is concerned with that. Everyone's worried about it because naturally if something happens to you on the job or a car wreck or you just die from old age, you have to have some kind of funeral, and that costs money. And there are several people in this. I call it a funeral game because I kept looking over it several times and I keep coming up with different conclusions. And they have all kind of interesting names, like one of them is GoFundMe, and supposedly GoFundMe raises money for you for your funeral. Naturally, you're not here, you're dead, but they raise money through your family, whoever's available, to get you buried, either buried in the ground or burn your body. Now, cremated, yeah. And that's called GoFundMe. I'm going to go over some names first. And GoFundMe. I mean, it's a good, interesting name. Then another one they have, which with GoFundMe is, I was looking for this other name. I don't know. It's fundthefuneral.com. That's another one. Fundthefuneral.com. And that goes with that GoFundMe. And then the another one, like I mentioned, funeralfundme.com. That's set up by some people, and they don't care nothing about you. They work on the funeral directors. They say, look, we can raise money and take care of this guy's funeral for you. So they're outside going to individuals, and and I think I said that funeralfundme.com, funeralfundme.com. That's one where they're after all the directors, funeral directors. And actually one girl came up lately and she hit a funeral home. She says, look, I know how to do this. My father had a funeral home. He was in it when he was alive, so I'm going in this business, but I'm not going to mess with the people on the street that are dying. I want to talk to the directors of the funeral homes, and I can raise money. Her name was a Miss McDonald, and actually,
that's pretty good.
She did raise a lot of money for one of them. Said she raised $21,379 for Kelsey Evans, a marathon runner from Tyler, Texas, who climbed Mount Kilimanjaro was there showing she was hugging the lady's dog. There's one problem though, campaigns. A lot of them, including this one, are fake. There is no money. They just say that, you know, I raised this money and here it is, and then some of them want 5% fee for raising it. It's really a mixed up deal. And that's when they're talking to the directors of the funeral homes. Now we go back to the people off the street like you and me, and we have funerals. We don't plan them, they just happen. And then we get back this GoFundMe. They go on TV, they go on Facebook, but they're just out to get the local people that know the person that died. And this one they worked on lately, GoFundMe, 276 people donated more than $25,000.
Wow.
So with that 25,000, and have a nice funeral arrangements, and get buried in the ground without getting cremated. So that was set up for the people in the local area, and they came up with that. Now this GoFundMe, one of the largest fundraising sites, says that 13% of its campaigns in 1917 were for funerals. And that's one of the fastest growing categories. And they said that the people they mainly raised the money for were generally people that died that were from ages 20 to 39. But the consumers, the people in the area, the people that you know, that I know our friends would be interested in giving money for our funerals. But the key to this business, and a lot of them, is one, they have to know we died. They have to know what our name is now. We might have been married, divorced, whatever, and somehow we have to get in touch with those people, and those people that know us will send in money for us. But people off the street, or people are here, moved to California or whatever, in New York, first of all, we have different names. They don't know us. I mean, how exactly do you get in touch with them to send us money, even though they would like to, but they don't have the knowledge? So we have those different situations. It seemed like your traditional funeral and cremation now is costing about $6,200, and a funeral and a burial can cost about $10,000. So the numbers, those are the numbers that we're looking at. But there's all kind of tricks in this business. Like funeral directors, like a guy will call and say, I'm so and so, da da da. Okay, that's my son, my daughter that died, and I want you to go ahead and bury her, take care of, and then we'll be in touch with you. So the guy went and picked her up, got her, buried her, and did everything he was supposed to do. Then he called the people and said, well, I did my job, you know, where are you? They disappeared. So he did all that work, and he buried somebody that really had no relation to him based on what they told him. So there is fraud in this business, and the question is, how do you stop it? Do you need their credit cards? Do you need take their driver's licenses? I mean, how can you get guaranteed by these people, these, say, their family members, how can we get guaranteed that they're going to pay us the money that we spend to bury these people? And that's happened a few times, and it's hard. I mean, there were two of them like that they just had to eat it up, sucking in, and they gave.
Well, that's nice. They gave them a burial.
They gave them 2 funerals and burial for nothing. That's all we have today. It's a different topic. Think about it. Thank you.